Hello world, Geriatric Geek here. How in the heck are you? I hope you're doing great. Welcome if this is the first time you've stopped by my channel, and welcome back if you've been here before. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today is Wednesday, the 19th of April, 2023. That's right, the day after my out and about video I did yesterday. If you haven't seen that, please go back and check it out. I took you to Best Buy and Walmart and showed you what they had as far as new media on the shelves. So, pretty good day yesterday. Although, there wasn't huge things released yesterday, but some pretty cool ones. So I wanted to share with you what I picked up and talk a little bit about them. And maybe you'll be interested. Maybe you can go out and find them yourselves if you haven't already. So, yeah, let's get into it. Let's get right into it. First up, of course, I have to have some of the independent stuff to include The Offering on DVD. I got this at Walmart. The Offering. No Soul is Safe. Look at that. That's a creepy looking slipcover. Look at that slipcover. What's it say there? One of the best undeniably great horror movies of 2023, says IndieWire. The Offering. It's R-rated, 93 minutes from 2022. It's a horror thriller. In the wake of a young Jewish girl's disappearance, the son of a Hasidic funeral director returns home with his pregnant wife in hopes of reconciling with his father. Little do they know that directly beneath them in the family morgue, an ancient evil with sinister plans for the unborn child lurks inside a mysterious corpse. So basically, from what I've been able to read, this is about Abizu. What's a folklore, a demon, if you will, from back in the Near East there, Israel and those areas. It's basically a female demon, folklorish kind of thing. So I like folklore. I like. I'm really into these kind of folklore stuff. So can't wait to check this one out. Give it a go. Looks creepy. Right up my alley. It says here, edge of your seat dread and scares that would make James Wan jump. It says bloody disgusting. And there's the back. All right. The Offering. Speaking of independent, cheesy craziness, I did pick it up. That's right, I did. The cheesy goodness of Night of the Killer Bears. We had Cocaine Bears, now we got Killer Bears. Ted meets Terrifier. Killer Bears is not rated. It's 96 minutes long. It's from 2022, a horror comedy. And about 50% of the people have watched this apparently like it, so we shall see. It's called Night of the Killer Bears. Night of the Killer Bears. Who wants a killer cuddle? Who wants a killer cuddle? After not seeing each other for a long time, 5 teenage friends escape their boring lives by going on a vacation together. Staying at a quiet resort isolated from the city, they all party and have a good time until things take a dark turn. When it's revealed, each of them have hidden secrets, and unbeknownst to the group, there's someone observing them. When one of them ends up brutally murdered, paranoia and distrust surrounds the group, motivating each remaining member to accuse each other of being the murderer or considering the possibility that the real murderer is the unseen presence observing them, and that they all are endangered. A blood-splattered gore fest, it says. So slip. There's the back. I love this cheesy goodness. I do. By the way, if you've seen any of these movies, please feel free to comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought. and or what you picked up if you don't see what you picked up in my group of stuff. Next, we have something this is kind of a blind buy, I guess. Sam Worthington in Transfusion, but it looked interesting, so I thought I'd pick it up. Transfusion is R-rated from 2023. It's 106 minutes long. It's an action crime drama. Apparently, it's an Australian film. So, yeah, looked interesting. A Special Forces operative, Ryan Logan, played by Sam Worthington, has a sharply honed set of survival skills that have allowed him to walk the line between courage and fear. But after a personal tragedy shatters his family and sends his teenage son, Billy, into a world of drugs and delinquency, he is pushed to the edge. Desperate to make a new life for Billy, Ryan plunges into the criminal underground for one final mission in this muscular, emotionally charged thriller. Okay. There's the back. Transfusion. Looks like a good little, it's got a nice little slippy dip on it. This is Blu-ray, by the way. And it has a digital code. Next up, a Best Buy exclusive. That's right. I did pick up the steelbook of James Dean in Rebel Without a Cause. Rebel Without a Cause. This is 4K, PG-13, 111 minutes. This is if you will, a coming-of-age film for James Dean and the others in this movie. I love James Dean, and this is Dennis Hopper's made his acting debut in this movie. Dennis Hopper. So Best Buy Steelbook. Wrenchingly powerful, Dean's seminal performance. This cinematic and cultural milestone remains one of the most enduring films of all time. Star James Dean gives what many consider to be his finest performance. Powerfully directed by Nicholas Roy, Dean plays the ultimate teenage rebel, and together with Academy Award nominated co-stars Natalie Wood and Sal Mineo, gives voice to the post-war subculture of troubled American youths. His unforgettable performance, a highlight of a film that was a landmark achievement, included in the Library of Congress National Film Registry and API's 1998 list, the 100 Greatest American Movies of All Time. There is special features commentary by Douglas Rathgeb, author of The Making of Rebel Without a Cause. There you go. Got my Best Buy Steelbook. Let's take a look at the whole thing. What do you say? Let's take a look at the whole thing. See if I can get this J card off of there. And they glued that thing down. Good. Holy moly. Ugh, that's terrible. So much gook. It's nice. Nice matte finish. Nice. Nice. So there's no disc artwork, just plain kind of stuff. There is some more pictures on the inside. Let's take a look. Just James Dean. No Nothing on the other side there. That is nice. Very nice. Let me know if you've seen Rebel Without a Cause. I have. I believe we saw it when it first came out. So there you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, next up, from the director of Hobo with a Shotgun. That's right, we have Kids versus Aliens. I like it. I like it. Kids versus Aliens is not rated 75 minutes from 2022. It's a sci-fi horror. This is a spin-off from the VHS franchise, from what I'm figuring out. Ridiculously entertaining, absolutely horrific. All Gary wants is to make awesome home movies with his best buds. All his older sister Samantha wants is to hang with the cool kids. When their parents head out of town one Halloween weekend, an all-time rager of a teen house party turns to terror when aliens attack, forcing the siblings to band together to survive the night. This is an RLJE release. It's the back. Nice little slip there on the Blu-ray. I got this from Amazon. All right. Next up, Collector's Edition. This being Living with Chucky. Look at that. Living with Chucky, not rated 101 minutes. Of course, it's a documentary. About 70% of the people that have watched this documentary liked it. I'm sure I will too. I'm a huge fan of the Chucky franchise. Living with Chucky takes an in-depth look at the groundbreaking Child's Play franchise from the perspective of a filmmaker who grew up within it, featuring interviews with cast and crew such as Brad Dourif, who was the voice of Chucky, Jennifer Tilly, Alex Vincent, creator Don Mancini, and much more. This personal film recounts the dedication, creativity, and sacrifice that went into making the franchise and its long-lasting impact on the horror community. There's the back. Of course, also stars Lynn Shay and Marlon Wayans, from what I'm reading. Nice little slip. Let's get the Child's Play original artwork there. Can't wait to jump into this. Listen to hear what they had to say. Next up, 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. Many of his fellow officers considered him the most dangerous man alive, an honest cop. It would have to be Al Pacino in Serpico. That's right, Serpico. 4K. 1973. I was in college when this came out, and I do believe we watched it. Me and a couple of my buddies went there in Morgantown, West Virginia, and checked it out. Serpico is, like I said, 1973, 130 minutes, R-rated. It's a biographical crime drama. Put out by Kino Lorber, and this is the 50th anniversary of this release. 50th anniversary. brand new HDR Dolby Vision master from a 4K scan. Based on the true story of a New York policeman who discovers that honesty is not expected to be part of his job. He endures scorn and mistreatment from his fellow cops while attempting to perform his duties with integrity. The character of Frank Serpico, combining the best elements of the establishment and counterculture, is a tour de force role for Al Pacino. The film is a breathtaking suspense story and a fascinating character study, as well as a memorable statement about government's inherent flaws, not innocent, inherent. Rendered with unflinching realism by director Sidney Lumet. Can't wait to check this out in 4K goodness. It's been a long time since I've seen it, many, many years, but can't wait. Let me know down below if you've seen Serpico and what you thought of it. Okay, let's see. What do we got next here? Let's do this one. Speaking of cheesy goodness, here we are. Cocaine Bear. R-rated, 95 minutes from 2023. It's a horror comedy. This is based on a true story. Apparently, this is based on a story that a bear actually ate 75 pounds of cocaine. Can you imagine? How did the bear live? I don't know, but 75 pounds. Holy moly. Inspired by the 1985 true story of a drug runner's plane crash, missing cocaine, and the black bear that ate it. This wild, dark comedy finds an oddball group of cops, criminals, tourists, and teens converging in a Georgia forest where a 500-pound apex predator has ingested a staggering amount of cocaine and gone on a coke-fueled rampage for more blow and blood. Blu-ray, digital code. Got a nice little slippy dip there. Cheesy goodness at its finest. I have not watched it yet, so I can't wait. Probably going to watch this today. Okay, next up. Let's go with this one. The Haunting of Julia. That's right, to 4K. She had no one to play with for 30 years. The Haunting of Julia. 4K, 1977, 98 minutes, R-rated, supernatural horror, of course. This is a Scream Factory release. Let's see there. Scream Factory release has Mia Farrow. Of course, she made her name in Rosemary's Baby some years before. This is a ghost story. Good one for its time. I remember seeing this way back. I believe this was on VHS. I'm not sure, but I thought it was on VHS. I thought I had it, but I haven't been able to put my hands on it. The perfect blending of role and performer with Mia Farrow, either the victim of ghostly possession or slowly disintegrating into madness. Magnus and Julia Lofting suffer a tremendous shock one morning when their daughter Kate begins choking. Unsure what to do, Julia attempts a tracheotomy, inadvertently causing Kate's death. The tragedy sends Julia to a hospital to recover, but when Magnus asks that she come home, she prefers to buy a new house in London to live alone. Magnus begins pondering Julia's fragile sanity, while Julia becomes convinced that her house is haunted by the spirit of a little girl. A supernatural fable based on the novel Julia by Peter Straub, The Haunting of Julia is brimming with haunting imagery and chilling atmosphere. 2 discs with all kinds of special features. There's the back. Got Mia there. Can't wait to rewatch this one. It's been quite a while also for me. There's a nice little slippy dip on the 4K. And the last thing I picked up, I didn't expect to pick this up. It wasn't on my list until I got to Walmart and I found it. I didn't show it in my video either. Or did I? Yes, I did. I forgot that I did see it there. It's not human yet. The Thing. This is an exclusive to Walmart Steelbook. It's a Blu-ray. I have it a couple times, a couple different ones. I have the original one, and then this. This is a prequel, by the way. The Thing. The prequel is, like I said, Walmart exclusive Steelbook, sci-fi humor, if you will, sci-fi horror, not humor. This is horrible. This is a horror for sure. A prequel to the 1982 film, The Thing. Let's get this open if we can. Check it out. So yeah, I did not see that this was coming out, and was rather surprised to find it. It's got a nice little plastic slip on it. Look at that. Oh, baby, that's nice. Holy moly. Look at that. Ooh. Can you guys see all that detail in there? Look at that. Oy. There's the back. Kind of, well, minimal art, I guess. There you go. And then it's kind of the station where they all lived. But this is a great movie. If you have not seen it, this along, of course, with the original, this is a really good movie. Pretty scary, too. Pretty scary. So, yeah, glad to have that. That is cool. Walmart Steelbook exclusive. Hopefully they're going to be doing more of these things. Hopefully Walmart stays in the movie business for a while longer. So there you go. All right, guys. Well, let me know down below what you thought of my pickups. I think I did pretty good. There's some good stuff in this pile over here. Hopefully you found everything you wanted at your stores, Best Buy and Walmart. I did pick up a few things from Amazon. Thankfully, they came in. Sometimes these more obscure things, you got to order them from online. But anyway, glad to have it, and I thought it was fun. So that's it from North Las Vegas. If you enjoy my videos, give me a thumbs up. That's right, subscribe. It costs you nothing. And hit the notification bell so that you know when I put up another video. Speaking of videos, if you go back to Sunday's video and use the word mystery in the comments section of that video, you can be eligible to win one of, I listed out 6 or 7 choices of movies that I'll send you, free to you. If you win, you get to choose 2 of them, actually, 2 of the 7, and I'll send it to you. One is this very nice DVD Hitchcock collection. 20 movies, still factory sealed. This is one, just could be one of your choices. So, yeah, go back and check out Sunday's video, watch it, give it a like. Also, you have to live in the United States, by the way, to be eligible. But we'll use the YouTube comment picker on Saturday, this coming Saturday, and I'll choose a winner, and I'll get that stuff out to you right away. So that's it from North Las Vegas. You guys keep smiling, keep having fun, keep that positive attitude about you, and until the next time, peace.